I think the girl, F19, I'm, M22, dating is possibly cheating on me with her dad's friend, M38. This is gonna sound crazy, so pretty much I've been dating this girl since late June. And like it's been good for the most part. We have a lot of things in common and I really like her. The other day her and I was walking and I was telling her something important and she was like very uninterested, and I glanced over and I seen her texting a number that wasn't saved in her phone. She looked at me with the weird face and turned her phone off immediately. I let it go cause I didn't want to jump to conclusions and argue about it. But like the day after she wanted me to come over. Now I like to surprise her. I find it funny and am a big jokester, so I came over and her parents knew I was coming and they didn't tell her that I was there, but I went into her room and pretty much she jumped up and seen me and started smiling afterwards, but was on her phone texting, and I went into for a kiss and I seen her texting the same number, and she was trying to text faster and sent whatever message she was sending mad quick and turned off her phone. She never does this BTW. And she was acting awkward after. I went out the room for a good second to calm myself down and I asked her. I wanted to ask her a serious question and she knew what I was gonna ask but didn't say anything after that, so I broke the silence and I asked her who was the person she was texting that's not saved in her phone, and she said I can't say cause it's embarrassing, and I'm like WTF? Like that's an odd ass way of answering, so I named like 5 people and one of them was her dad's friend. Now I met him. Her parents made him drop her at my house once. She said when we first started talking that he's creepiously flirted with her in the past many times. But when I said him she made a weird face and was confused on how I know about him, like I never seen the guy before, and tried denying it the first time, and then she was like okay yes it was him but it's nothing. And I told her like I find it weird that you're entertaining a guy that's flirted with you in the past, and let alone your dad's friend, let alone his co-worker. And she was swearing up and down it's nothing, and they were talking about Biden and Kamala Harris, and she offered to show me their messages but I said nah and I let it go. Now days go by, I catch her still texting dude, and even 2 days ago we was together early morning at her house and like joking and playing with each other. Her phone dropped out of her hand and it falls in front of me, and I looked down to get her phone and guess who I see in her messages texting her early in the morning, and she had a shocked face when I picked up her phone and gave it to her. It kinda ruined my morning and I told her I had to go and she didn't want me to go and kept asking me what's wrong. Then I eventually told her like it's mad weird and you're wrong still texting dude, like no way I'm out here competing with a 38-year-old man, and she was pretty much calling me a bad guy for feeling the way I feel and calling her out for that. I told her I'm gonna have to tell her dad. She went from not caring to caring a whole bunch, saying her parents are very strict, which is kinda true, and they'd take everything from her, and she asked that if I would want that for her, and I'm like is that all you care about? Which something was up. Eventually everything cools down and like I was in tears hurting and I eventually leave. Then I got a notification on TikTok. She was reposting me telling my BSF about my new illegal age cap, and I texted her straight away alright dude. And like she was acting confused on what she did and she removed the repost immediately. I still want to tell her dad though Kim, and we're pretty cool with each other, but I just hope him overthinking everything and I'm flat out wrong that she's possibly cheating on me. TLDR, my girlfriend is possibly cheating on me with her father's co-worker/friend. She keeps denying it and it's looking very sketchy, and I really want to let her dad know what's going on.